Hi everyone! Today I found a surprise happy mail in my mailbox. Someone sent to me a package from Book Depository, and inside I found this fantastic coloring book. And it was for a long time in my wish list because that's a watercolor coloring book. And I also get this cute bookmark from Book Depository. And this is Khristy Rise Painterly Days. Kathy is an artist who created a series of wonderful coloring books created especially for coloring with watercolors, so quite unusual thing on the coloring books market. And book consists of two parts. We have a cover with the glossy cardstock. Here on the back side we have some information about artist. Casey has her own YouTube channel where she shows some examples how it's better to use her coloring books. Very inspiring channel, I must say. The book is quite big, and inside we can find some additional inspirational words from the artist, also some advices about color combos, about basic watercolor techniques like making swatches, like painting wet on wet. And we have the inner block, which is printed on the uh, paper, which is like watercolor paper, which were stated by the publisher. And we have 25 pictures. The book is double-sided, but we have the same picture on the both sides of the page. And the whole book is dedicated to the botanic pictures like wildlife, like nature. So it's definitely my favorite theme of pictures. Again, we have some words from the artist, and then we have very helpful advices about each page. In the beginning, when I started to read, I didn't think that I can find something useful, something helpful, but then I realized that the advices are really very interesting. So Kathy advised which watercolor techniques is better to practice on each page. So it's a negative technique, it's a practicing to do light washes, it's glazing, and also we have information about what plants are drawn on each page. And I forgot to say that the binding is glued. So I definitely will follow Kate's advices in practicing my watercolor skills. As I said, and as you can see, we have the same picture on the both sides of the page, and I really like it. And I also like that we have a short quotes on some pages. Maybe because English is not my native language, so for me it's educational, and also for me it's like a part of page design, very nicely included in the drawing. I like the artist style here. It's very easy, more like a sketchy design. And there is my first page, which I already tried. I was eager to test how watercolors react with this paper, and I was very satisfied. I used three light layers of watercolors. You can see the part of the process in the end of the video, and my watercolors lay down quite well. The paints are very bright, even if I used thin layers. I didn't have any bleeding through or buckling problems. I painted wet on dry. I haven't tried yet wet on wet technique. What I do like is that the book is printed in gray line, not bright black, but gray, so they look definitely well under the watercolors. As I say, it reminds me about sketching. And there are so many leaves, flowers, berries, fruits, birds, and cute animals like bunnies, like deers. We even have frogs. And I forgot about owls. I think that the right page is very interesting. It was suggested by the artist to try to color them in a limited color pattern. I definitely have to try it. I found a very diverse opinions about this book on YouTube. Some people didn't like it, nor the quality nor the idea of including two copies of each design in the book. And some people found this book quite inspirational and useful to practice coloring skills. I definitely like this book. First of all, because I like the theme. Then I like the idea of including two pages because um, it's helpful for me as a beginner colorist to somehow correct my mistake if I do one, or to practice before filming something for you. And I also like the idea of including quotes on the pages. Look how cute are these owls. I think that we definitely have to have more coloring books, especially for the watercolor with a decent quality of the paper. And for me, it's a very nice example of such book. And I think that all the next books of Khristy Rise dedicated to the winter, spring, summer, and fall are also very, very interesting. I like I like these frogs and ladybugs, of course. But my favorite page, not yet. Yes, this one's the right page. Something with a Scottish mood. I hope that you will excuse my babbling because I am so excited to get this unexpected gift. I feel like I have Christmas time still. And on the back cover, we have information about what art supplies Khristy tried herself in this coloring book and what she can recommend to use. It's a very thoughtful gift. Thanks for this mysterious gift, and I really want to know who was the sender, to whom I want to thank my personal thanks. I also would like to know if you already have this book, what is your opinion about the quality of the paper and your experience in practicing watercolor skills and methods which Kathy advised to use on each page. And here is my speed coloring video of the succulent plant page. I decided to do a background in light washes of three shades of yellow, so I used Azu yellow from the Royal Talents watercolors. Then I used golden from the from the White Night watercolors and also the raw sienna. And I tried to do washes very light with a lot of water, so the first layer have to be very transparent. And I definitely like how the paper reacts with the watercolor pigment. To create deeper shadows, I added a red ochre from the White Night set to each of yellow colors. I hope to show you the finished page and to tell you more about my experience about practicing watercolors in this book in my next videos. Once again, thank you to my secret Santa who gifted me with this beautiful book. Thanks again. Happy coloring to each and every. Until the next videos. Thanks for watching.